Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Homestead Quest. My name is Amanda, and today we're doing another episode of Kitchen Quest, where I show you fun homemade recipes that I make for my family. And you know, summer is upon us. It is barbecue and cookout and picnic season. So today I thought we'd make something that's conducive to that. Something that you might bring to a barbecue or a cookout. So today we're going to be making deviled eggs Amanda's way. Also, before I continue with this video, I'm just here to remind you to like and subscribe to my channel. And while you're at it, go ahead and click that notification bell as well so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Alright guys, so first things first, we need to hard boil some eggs. These beautiful eggs are eggs that I actually cultivated from my backyard chickens. So my first tip for deviled eggs. The yolk, obviously, in your deviled egg is the star. So I like to hard boil more eggs than I need so that I can use the yolks from the extra eggs to make sure that each egg gets a lot of filling. So now we're gonna go ahead and get some water boiling so that we can start to hard boil the eggs. Okay guys, I have a couple more tips when it comes to just hard boiling your eggs. If you're in a time crunch, kind of like me today, when it comes to boiling your water, put scalding hot water from the tap in the pot, put it on high, and then also cover it, and that will make the water come to a boil much quicker. And then the other tip is let your eggs sit out at room temperature while you're waiting for the water to boil, and it brings down the chances of your egg splitting once it hits the hot water. It's because the egg is cold, the water's super hot, that causes the egg to split. So if your egg is at a little bit of a warmer temperature before you put it in the boiling water, it has less of a chance of splitting. Okay guys, so our water is at a rolling boil. So we're gonna take our eggs and add them in one by one. Do it as quick as you can so that the eggs boil evenly. And set your timer for 12 minutes. Okay guys, it's been 12 minutes. I took the eggs out and immediately put them into an ice bath. You want them to chill out there for at least 30 minutes to make them cool. Okay guys, so the eggs are cooked and they've cooled down and they're ready to peel and to be deviled, I guess you would say. So how I peel the eggs, I like to start at the bottom and then the top, and then I tap them all the way around. And since there's a little air pocket at the bottom of the egg, I have it flipped over, but this is the bottom. That's where I always start when I peel. Okay, so our eggs are peeled. I have like 3 or 4 that are like this, that were not perfectly peeled. So they're gonna be the perfect candidates for the extra yolks that's gonna go into the deviled eggs. So now I'm gonna grab a knife and a cutting board and we will start to cut these in half. Okay, so we take our egg, cut it in half, and then put your yolk in a bowl. And then repeat that about a dozen times. Ooh, look at the cook on that egg yolk. There's no gray or green here. So we all know that the yolk is definitely the star of a deviled egg, but I do feel like the egg whites do get a little bit neglected. So I do like to salt and pepper them just to add an extra depth of flavor to the eggs. The egg whites are nice and seasoned, so we'll set those aside now. All right, so now for the most important part, the filling for the deviled eggs. So all I use is olive oil mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, and then my secret ingredient that I think just sets it over the top is pickle juice. So I don't really have exact measurements for this. I tend to eyeball this because you're always using a different amount of eggs. So we start with our Dijon mustard, the olive oil mayonnaise, and then we'll start with 3 spoonfuls of pickle juice. We'll mix it together, try it, and then see what we need to add. I'm adding less than I know I'll need so that I can build off of it. You can always add more, you can never take out. So don't go overboard when you first start, especially when you're eyeballing it like me. So we'll take 1, 2, 3. And then of course we do need salt and pepper as well. And we'll take my oversized fork here and mix it together. Alright, here's the finished deviled egg batter. Now it's time to get them into the egg whites. Okay guys, let's fill these egg whites up with the batter now. I'm just gonna use a spoon, take the egg white and fill her up. And we have plenty of extra batter, so go ahead and fill them up generously. And there's egg number 1. And if you don't want to use a spoon, you can always use a piping bag, or you can just use a plastic baggie and fill it up and cut a corner and pipe them that way. Whatever is easiest for you. Alright guys, so last step. We're gonna dust these deviled eggs in some paprika, and then we're gonna plate them on my cake stand, which is kind of diverse. It can be like a vegetable serve, it has a stand for the cake stand, and it will work perfectly to present the eggs. Take our paprika and dust the top of the eggs. And we will place them nicely on our tray here. Here are the finished deviled eggs. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode of Kitchen Quest. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe of deviled eggs, Amanda's way. And you know, obviously there's so many different ways to make deviled eggs, so I guess I'd like to know, what way do you make deviled eggs your way? Please comment in the comment section below to let me know. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Amanda. This is the Homestead Quest.